Hello guys, I'm Zoe and welcome back to Headlines. Women are blamed for not marrying once they are pushing 30 or 40. People would ask, when would you like to settle down and start a family? For the pressures from family and society, some women hurry into marriage, but some others persist not marrying until Mr. Right shows up. Today's article is from the New York Times reflecting on why aren't more people marrying and what men and women expect from a relationship. 很多专家呢都在抱怨说年轻人不结婚，那女性太挑剔等等。今天的文章呢会带大家了解一下当下的婚恋问题，我们更应该关注什么。I'll give you some context about the article. Some scholars and experts are keeping telling single moms to get married for the sake of the children. There are data and evidence showing kids with two parents do better on a variety of life outcomes than those raised by single parents. While this may be true, but harping on people to marry from high up in the ivory tower fails to engage with the reality on the ground that the heterosexual women from many walks of life confront, that is, the state of men today. A more granular look at what the reality of dating looks and feels like for straight women can go a long way towards explaining why marriage rates are lower than policy scholars would prefer. Alright, harp on is pretty much like ramble on or drone on, 滔滔不绝的絮絮叨叨的说。For example, he was always harping on the importance of taking vitamin. Ivory tower, 象牙塔 all walks of life, 来自各行各业的，这个在 Zoe 的共读计划里面有出现过。The reality on the ground is the reality on a given situation. 针对某个具体情况的现实。Hetero is a prefix meaning different. The opposite is homo. The first paragraph is comprised of a sentence. The SVO of the sentence is, harping on people to marry fails to engage with the reality. 组建家庭对孩子是有好处，这是事实，但是来自象牙塔的专家们滔滔不绝地说服人们结婚就完全不接地气儿。当下各行各业的异性恋女性面对的现实是男性的状况。Granular 是颗粒的，比如说 the data needs to be as granular as possible. 数据要尽可能有力度，默认指的是小力度，要从女性约会交友的这个小力度上去看，为什么现在的结婚率很低。The same pundits plugging marriage also bemoan the crisis among men and boys, what has come to be known as male drift, men turning away from college, dropping out of the workforce, or failing to look after their health. Pundit is an expert, 权威专家。Plug 当名词讲的时候是插头，对吗？用作动词的时候是塞住 plug a hole. If you plug a product or something, you encourage people to buy it. 就是推销或者是宣传。It is informal way to say promote or promotion. For example, whenever he gets a chance, he's plugging for his company. Bemoan is lament, 哀叹. Let's take a look at this headline. We bemoan our unproductive workforce, but are ignoring initiatives to help it. 鼓励推广结婚的专家们同样哀叹男性的危机，他们辍学、失业以及对健康不负责任。A survey found that nearly half of college-educated women said they were single because they had trouble finding someone who meets their expectations, versus 1/3 of men. For a variety of reasons, it seems that by the time men begin dating, they are relatively limited in their ability and willingness to be fully emotional present and available. 一半受过大学教育的女性说她们找不到满意、达到预期的男性。有1/3的男性表达了类似的想法。那么分析呢，一部分原因是当男性开始约会的时候，他们在感情的当下性和可用性的能力和意愿相对有限。Navigating interpersonal relationships in a time of evolving gender norms and expectations requires a level of emotional sensitivity that I think some men probably just lack, or they don't have experience. 在性别规范和期待不断进化的时代，要去掌控人际关系 interpersonal relationship 需要情感上的敏感度，这是一些男性所缺乏的。Many men are fantastic people and partners, and I'm sure many women are loathsome, creepy, or otherwise disrespectful. But rather than chiding people to marry for the children, how about a little empathy that we are living through a juncture where various forces at play have made meaningful companionship hard to find? Loathe 学过了，讨厌。I loathe the people who spread malicious gossip. 讨厌散播谣言的人。Loathsome is hateful, 讨厌的。And otherwise disrespectful, 这里 otherwise 可以理解为 in addition, 还有很多出色的男性，也有很多讨厌的女性，还无理。 Chide is to blame or rebuke, 谴责. US and Europe chide Hungary over anti-LGBTQ laws. Juncture is a special moment. Collocations are a crucial juncture or a critical juncture, 关键的时刻. For example, the matter has reached a juncture and a decision must be made. 与其去责怪人们不结婚，不如对各种因素让人们难觅伴侣的生存处境多一些共情。But to truly address the decline in heterosexual marriage, we must attend to the details, to acknowledge the qualitative aspects of a relationship formation, and in particular, we should listen to the experiences of women who are attempting to find partners. We should care about the interior lives, not just the educational attainment or employment status of the men who could be those partners. So do you feel the same way at some point? What does romantic relationship mean to you? And in what circumstance would you consider getting married? Please share your thought with us. This is Zoe. I'll see you next time.